Hey, Kelly Richey here. This series is going to be a very short series because I've said for years that if I have 3 pieces of paper, that's all I need to give you everything that you need to know to play the blues. So, number 1, you need to know the names of the notes up and down your 5th and 6th strings, and your E, E minor, and E7 chords, your A minor, and A7 chords. That gives you the ability to know bar chords all the way up and down the neck of your guitar. So by taking a E chord and replacing the nut with your first finger, each fret you have another chord. So by knowing the names of the notes, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, and they follow the alphabet, then you have 12 new chords. E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E. Okay? Same thing with your A chord. A string, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, all the way up. Another 12 chords. You can take that A chord, have your finger replace the nut so you can bar it. A chord, B flat, B, C, C note, that's a D note, D chord, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A. There's another 12 chords. So there's 24 chords just by learning your E and your A and knowing that your first finger can replace the bar and scoot those all the way up and down the neck. 25 chords. So E minor, there's 12 more chords. That's an A note. A minor, that's a B note, B minor, C note, C minor, E7, you can do the same thing. Here's an E7 chord, F7, because that's an F note, F sharp 7, G7, A flat 7. So there's 36 chords based off of the E string, A minor, and A7. You can move those A7 shaped chords up the neck. So knowing the name of every note up and down your A string gives you another 36 chords. So I've got charts here that you can look at, but learn the names of the notes up and down your 5th and 6th strings. Like you know your email address, your phone number, your social security, your best friend's name. You just need to know those. Just like in 5th grade, we did flashcards and learned our multiplication tables. Had we not known our multiplication tables, everything else would have been really hard. We said, okay, 7 times 7 is, okay? So learn the names of the notes. A, string A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So those A, B, C, D, E, F, G, we have 7 letters of the alphabet that name all of the notes up and down the neck of the guitar. And if you picture a piano where you have 2 black notes and then 3 black notes, and the rest are white notes, those in between black notes are the sharps and flats, okay? So learn those, learn your E, E minor, E7, A minor, A7. There you go, 72 chords, all right? One system. Now, if you know the names of your notes up and down these 2 strings, you can also play your blues scale. You can play it based off the root being on your 6th string or a position of it based off the root being on your 5th string. Now, a lot of people take the pentatonics, which means penta, 5-note scale, that gets its name from the root or the tonic. And there's lots of theory behind why it's a pentatonic and blah, blah, blah. You don't need to know the theory to be able to play blues with this simple scale. You can learn all of that, but it's not going to make you play simple blues, okay? So the pentatonic scale, a lot of people break down the fingering of it, of those dots, the patterns, into 5 different patterns. My teacher taught me 2 patterns, period, and how to expand them. That way I'm covering the entire neck of the guitar. I'm covering all 5 fingerings, but it's an easier finger pattern. I'm able to use my 1st and 3rd fingers and fly up and down the neck. Instead of learning all these intricate fingerings up and down the neck that I always found to be laborious, they slowed me down. There were more to remember. So the way that my teacher broke it down was brilliant. And I mean, I hit the ground. I knew my bar chords in a minute. I knew those 2 scales in a minute. And now it's like, okay, what do I do with these? You know, it's like, here's your alphabet. Go write a novel. Well, he showed me. You know, I learned little things like the intro to Hey Joe and the intro to Red House. And it's like, oh, okay, I could see those dots put into motion. So I'm going to show you the pattern. I'll start, and this is all in the diagram. But if I'm in the key of A, that's my blues scale. And I call this a minor pentatonic, root 6 in its basic form. The next A minor pentatonic on the guitar is a root 5 with my system, and it looks like this. This is a A minor pentatonic, root 5, basic form. Now, notice that the root's there, and when I played the scale, I didn't start on the root. You don't have to start on the root. I've yet to play the root. Okay, so it's just where that note is in reference to the pattern. Okay, so root 6, A minor pentatonic, root 5, A minor pentatonic. Then I can expand them. Instead of playing with my pinky up here, I can play that note here. And instead of playing these two strings like this, I'm going to move these 2 notes up here and expand my pattern to where now I'm going to cover this much of the neck with the same notes that I'm playing here. Okay, and there's the root. So this is an A minor pentatonic expanded form. So we have a root 6 minor pentatonic expanded and a root 6 minor pentatonic basic. Same notes. Okay, so you can do all kinds of stuff, learn to dance in all kinds of ways. How you put together the dots is how you play lead. And yes, there are some standard licks that would be helpful if you learned. And those are easy to learn. But knowing the pattern first, so what you learn has a place to land, is really helpful. So there's the A minor, or the root 6 minor pentatonic, basic and expanded. Here's the root 5 minor pentatonic. Here's the basic. These 2 notes that I'm playing with my pinky are right there. So I've got a box. I'll move that up there. There's the root in reference to these notes. So A minor pentatonic, root 5 minor pentatonic on the 12th fret makes it an A minor pentatonic. Expanded minor pentatonic root 5 with the root on the 12th fret, it's an A minor pentatonic expanded. Okay, so there you go. In the key of E, I have an E here on the 6th string, E here on the 5th string, E here on the 6th string. So if I'm going to just make my Obviously, I don't need my finger. I've got the nut there, so there's my E minor, root 6, minor pentatonic, basic form, in its open position. And I can expand it up, but obviously I can't expand it down. I don't have any room on the neck. E note. Here's my root 5, minor pentatonic, basic. My root 5, minor pentatonic, expanded. And an octave higher from here, root 6, minor pentatonic, basic. When I played that on the 12th fret, it's an E minor pentatonic, expanded. Root 6, expanded minor pentatonic with the root on the 12th fret is an E minor pentatonic. So, there you go. If you know the names of the notes up and down your 5th and 6th strings, and you know those two patterns, basic and expanded, boom. You've got the whole E minor, whole neck, two patterns, okay? So there's 72 chords, every note to your blues scale, to your minor pentatonics, all over the neck. I can put that on 2 pieces of paper, and I've done that here. The other thing is finger exercises. You've got to learn how to play the guitar to be able to play it. It's not just about making a chord and strumming. That's very important. But learning to play an individual note, getting as close to the fret as possible on the tip of your finger, and then playing that, getting that together, and then the next note, and then the next note, and then the next note. All down picks when you're learning. You use alternating picks once you have mastered down picks. If you push the process too fast, you will stop dead in your tracks. So practice perfect, practice to your weaknesses, play to your strengths, and a good 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes would be great. Work. Not fun, not play, but work, and then throw it out the window, play and have fun, okay? I'm including Hey Joe and Red House, and then some bar chords as a bonus. So Hey Joe has every open chord form in it. That's a whole different guitar lesson. But every shape of all the guitars that are played, all the chords that are played on a guitar, every single shape, that's the basic template for shapes, for chords, lives in Hey Joe. Every one of them. So if you learn the chords to Hey Joe, you know every single shape. Now you may say, oh, I saw them play that, and Kelly, that's not one of those. It's a combination, okay? And the chord progression uses the circle of fifths. Again, that's theory that you don't have to know to be able to play Hey Joe, but that's when it gets to the end, it just resolves itself and just keeps going round and round and round. And Hey Joe's not 12-bar blues, so it's a really good song to learn. C, G, D, A, E7, E7. With bar chords C, G, D, A, E7, E7, C. I'll throw in the riff now so you can see the pentatonic in action. Here's a fancier chord and a riff with an E minor pentatonic. C, G, D, A, pull off E7 sharp 9, a riff and E minor pentatonic. So You can play a really basic form, a real sophisticated form. So you can turn Hey Joe into this big masterpiece. I mean, it's kind of a masterpiece I worked to create my own version of. It's a great song to learn. And then Red House is going to be included, the chords to that. And I've got 2 videos on my YouTube channel to where you can see a performance of me doing Hey Joe multiple times actually, and a performance of me playing Red House. So if you wanted to take lessons from me, anything that you saw in either one of those videos, I would know how to do because I was the one playing it. You know, so you could say, oh, hey, 4 minutes and 10 seconds in, what are you doing there? So those are 2 songs that I use when I first start teaching, those 2 songs. And then for the bar chord things, I threw in like Wild Thing, All Along the Watchtower, and Gloria. So you can check those out too, because those are real simple bar chord songs. A minor, G, F, G. So there's All Along the Watchtower. A, D, E. So that's another one that's easy to learn. And then Gloria. E, D, A, E. Okay, so that gets you started. Everything you need to know to play really anything that I play on the guitar, I can put on 3 pieces of paper. The information for that on 2 pieces of paper, a good calisthenic for your fingers, a finger exercises, 3 Swiss Army knife, you know, good solid finger exercises, the only 3 that I do consistently to warm up. I've done them for a really long time now. Those, take those seriously and watch those. And this will get you started, okay? All right. If you're interested in taking lessons, I've got a TrueFire channel that for $5 a month, there's 150 of my videos that I've shot that have, you know, everything that I teach, and tab and rhythm tracks. It's $5 a month. You have access to the material. If you want to pick up a video exchange lesson, especially if you're somewhere else in the world on a strange time zone, a single lesson's, I think, $39, and a month's worth of lessons where you can take weekly, that's $99. So that's a real easy way. You make a video, I watch it, I send you a video response, and I set you up each week, or answer your questions in an individual lesson, or you can we can work together through Skype, iPhone, you know, over the internet. So either way, I do one-on-one lessons with students all over the world all the time. And the $5 Cutting Edge channel by Kelly Richey on the TrueFire thing is what I encourage people for $5 to sign up to use as support material. That way, whenever I'm teaching somebody in a Skype lesson, I don't have to worry about them getting it or needing to write it down. They can just take notes, sign on, boom. You can listen to me over and over, and you can turn me off. Okay, turn it up or down. So hopefully this helps. I love to teach. I've taught almost as long as I've played, and that's been a long time. And I love teaching. So if there's anything I can do to help you out, please let me know. I would be honored to be your teacher. Okay? All right. Take care. Bye-bye.